As the night settled in, the wind outside picked up and a light rain began to fall, making the glow of the streetlights outside the hotel room window seem even dimmer. I looked over at Jake, who was lying on the second bed, scrolling through his phone with a calm expression. He looked more relaxed than I expected, considering the rough evening we'd had. I asked him if he was okay, and he nodded, saying, "Yeah, actually, this is kind of nice." That caught me off guard. I expected complaints about being stuck in a dull hotel room or missing his online game with friends. But instead, he seemed content. I offered him the rest of my sandwich, and we talked for a bit about random things: his school, his favorite YouTube channels, and what kind of car he wanted when he got older. After a while, the power flickered for a second, then came back on. Jake laughed and said that would have made it even more fun. I shook my head, smiling. His attitude made the situation feel lighter. We ended up playing a game on my phone together, something we hadn't done in months. The way he laughed and leaned on my shoulder made me feel something I hadn't realized I'd been missing. Later that night, as we got ready to sleep, Jake suddenly said something that stopped me cold. He looked at me and said, "Do you think Mom would have been proud of us today?" His mom, my wife, had passed away 2 years ago. We didn't talk about her much, mostly because it was still painful, especially for Jake. I took a deep breath and replied, "Yeah, I think she would have been really proud of how strong you are." He was quiet for a moment, then whispered, "I'm glad I have you." That single sentence made everything, every fight, every awkward silence, every hard moment of trying to be a good stepdad, feel worth it. We both fell asleep with a kind of peace that's hard to explain. The next morning, the mechanic arrived and got the car fixed quickly. We headed home, but something had changed between us. We weren't just two people who had been thrown into the same family. We were starting to feel like one. That unexpected night in the hotel, caused by a simple car breakdown, turned out to be one of the most important nights of my life.